All right, so it's Tuesday, June 16th. June 16th. I think we have a good call for you guys tonight. Shelly's gonna rock the house. I'm just gonna quick go through all the coaches that signed up coaches the last 2 weeks, because we didn't do a team call last week, obviously, because we were doing wedding stuff. So we have Chris Colton, Chrissy, aka Chrissy, signed up a coach. Rhonda Jordan, James Stover, Clarissa Minchell, Shelly signed up 3 coaches the last 2 weeks. Deanna Plotkin, Jessica Hiller signed up 2. Jason Plotkin, Stephanie Barrett, Kim Adams signed up 3. Jeff Adams, Catherine Plotkin. And I think she had 2. I think you had 2, didn't you, Catherine? Yeah, I think so. Chris Cook had 2. Shelly did. Well, really, Shelly had 5. Carolyn Brockman, Sarah Axelm, Susie Scott brought in 2. Josephine Walker, 2. Estelle Carpenter, Terry Ryan brought in 2. Emily Garcia brought in 2. Jennifer Tenney brought in 3 coaches, who I think one of them is on this call tonight. Miss Colleen, aka Grace Kelly. So yay.
That's my real name.
Where was I? Cheryl Messick, Jenna Andrews, Miranda Pickup, Allison Erlenbush signed up 2, Robin Murray, and Mickey Richards. So awesome job, guys, for signing up those coaches and moving your businesses forward. We have a couple of rankings. Ooh, that was yikes.
Yikes. I know.
Can you guys try muting yourself? Okay, yay, it stopped. Okay, rank advancements. We have Shelly Cook, who is a brand new diamond. Woo! And Catherine Plotkin, brand new diamond.
Way to go.
Yay! And then Jessica Hiller is a new emerald this week. Yay for all the rank advancements. Couple of announcements real quick before Shelly gets started here. Anybody that's going to Summit, I know I posted this in the team earlier, but they changed the bag policy so we can actually bring in a backpack or whatever we want. So that's really good, because there's going to be like people shopping in the core and doing all kinds of stuff, and then they're not going to have time to go back to the room. So now they'll be able to actually bring their stuff with them instead of just having to not go to the LP field where they're supposed to be or be late. So that's good. The Summit tracks, when you register for your Summit tracks, are final. You cannot change it. There's just no possible way. They're not letting you do it, so don't even bother sending an email and flooding Coach Relations with your request, because it's not.
Unless you do it with another coach, right?
Yeah, unless you get to Summit. Like, they're only doing it if you get to Summit and you switch wristbands with somebody.
Right.
But you're still getting the wristband that you signed up for, or the track that you signed up for. The Beachbody Challenge finalists were announced today. There's 8 of them, all in seriously inspiring stories. So make sure you vote, because the winner is announced at Summit, at Celebration. That's where they do the whole big check and all the confetti falls and all that stuff. So make sure you vote for the person that you want to see win the money. I got something on the wall. They said that coach cancellations are now going to be processed immediately. They're not giving them a 3-day warning anymore, giving you a 3-day warning. So if you have a coach cancellation, you're going to see them drop off your downline like almost immediately. We're not going to have any warning to try to talk them out of it anymore, because they said that most people that are canceling are going to quit no matter if we talk to them or not. And they said most people that do rescind their request, they could just send another cancellation request a couple weeks later. So they said it's not even worth, I guess it's a lot of work for Coach Relations for the
Takes
3-day
up a lot of their
It takes up a lot of
resources,
their resources and their time. So what they're going to do is just do it automatically from now on. So I'm fine with that. If they're quitting, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. And I forget what I wanted to say for this. The challenge pack. Oh, okay. If you have someone purchase a challenge pack, now the club membership is automatic. So before they had to click something in their email to activate it. But now they're automatically enrolled in the club membership, and they will be billed that $40-ish after the 30 days. If you don't tell them to, if they don't, just make sure you're talking to your challengers and telling them that that's going to bill if they don't cancel it. Because a lot of people, I even forget to tell people sometimes, and they come to me and they're like, well, what's this $40 for? I'm like, oops, I didn't tell you, I'm sorry. But that's for the Beachbody On Demand and, the club membership. So I think that's it for my announcements. So today our call is about consistency and what it takes to, what am I trying to say?
to make this thing work. It takes time and consistency, and
Yes.
that's what Shelly's going to talk
And
about.
Shelly has been having amazing success lately.
Yep.
And people are coming back, and that's because she's been consistent over the last year and working extremely hard. So, and now she's having people just come out of the woodwork. So I want her to talk to you guys about consistency today.
Yep.
So take it away, Shell.
What do you want me to do? Just kind of start from back when I started? And
Tell
can
them.
everyone hear me okay? I still hear a lot of feedback going on.
Oh, I'm okay
You'll
over
have to
here.
mute herself.
Here, I'll mute myself.
Okay, so now I feel really alone. Okay. I'm trying to think. When did I start taking it serious? I think it was December of 2013 is when I told Sherry, hey, I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to do this. And just like everybody else who starts out, it was a struggle. And I want to say it took me till July, I think, to finally go Emerald. Hold on. Yeah, July to go to Emerald. And then I remember I went out to Minnesota, and I think that was like end of August or September, and I said, hey, Sherry, I got to do this. I got to do more. And I'm like, I made the decision to promote my like page and to be consistent with ads all the time, because I had been through my warm market. I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't moving. And I knew that I needed to find new people, and that my like page was going to be it. So I always heard top coaches, they're like, you got to be willing to spend a little money to make money. And of course, that's tough to do. And my husband and I sat down and we talked about it. He started to work more overtime when he could. And I actually even went and sold stuff so I could do these ads, so I could find people. That was just a decision that I made. And the same thing, well, what happened in October was I've hit Success Club 10 every month since October from doing that, but basically being consistent with, I do 5-day clean eating groups. I do them every month, and people now expect me to do them. And I even had people today, hey, when's your next one in July? Because I want in. Mm-hmm. That would be being consistent. So every month I do them, and they know that I do them, and they expect them. So that's one thing I started in October too, and I'm consistent with that. I'm not very consistent with my Shakeology giveaways, but that is something that people still look for. And one thing I wanted to touch on with my 5-day clean eating group, I actually boost posts to people who like my page. $5, that's it. And I get anywhere from 30 to 40 to 50 people. They don't all participate, but I do get that many people in there. And guess what? Those people are still on my personal page as friends, and they are back as customers. And actually, this is a really cool story because at 7 o'clock tonight, no lie, I posted Lindsay's transformation thing. I get a message from a gal that I spoke to back in April of last year, and we barely talked, and she said, I get paid Thursday, sign me up. And she's signing up to coach because she wants to sign other people up.
I love it.
All because of my consistency. Hold on.
Is that
okay?
Oh.
No, it wasn't me, but I heard it. Now I'm going to lose train of thought. Okay. So the one thing you don't ever see me not do, my like page is consistent with posts every day. Even if I'm sick, I will post something. Hey, I'm sick. I'm not feeling good. People want to see your life. They want to see what you're doing. And I'll get messages. I follow tons of coaches, but you're real. You're real to me. I like your story. You're not afraid. You aren't super fit, skinny like how these images are. You're just a real person. You've got problems like I do. I want you to help me. So, now I'm losing track.
You're doing fine.
You're doing great.
Okay, so
Great.
being very consistent on your like page. Sorry, I got somebody in my kitchen.
Water is good.
Okay. Every day, you want to post on there because people need to see you. They need to see your life. When I work out, I take videos. Not everybody has to do that, but they look for that. They look for it. They use it as inspiration. And they know that you're being real. Now, my personal page, I don't try to put too much business stuff on there, but I still am consistent with the fact that, hey, you know what? I'm a coach. This is what I got. You can't ever, like the other coaches always said, you can't just quit not doing anything.
Right. You lose momentum.
Exactly. And you don't want to do that. Oh, and I want to mention my favorite book, The Compound Effect. If you do not have that book, that seriously changed everything for me. And I'm still actually reading parts of it because I come back because I just love it that much.
Go
Yeah. The other thing that I do is I invite every single day. I usually don't on the weekends. I do tend to need a break sometimes, but I send invites, 3 invites out. And where do I find these people? These are people from my clean eating group. I mean, I have an influx of them in there, and they're the ones that I talk to. Other 2 follow-ups. You need to be consistent on following up with people. Speaking to everybody, too, about the coaching opportunity, that is something that I'll admit I have not been consistent with, but I have been lately. I'm pretty shocked.
What's happening, Shelly?
What's that?
I said, look what's happening.
Exactly. Downstairs in my basement. I'm not there now, but I have a wall right here down in the basement where I have my office. And there's a calendar there, and that calendar lists what I need to do every week and every day. It tells me when I'm going to put my ad up. It tells me when my clean eating group is going to go. It tells me when the sneak peek is. Everything so that I can personally keep myself consistent and know what I need to be doing. And that's important. And I also have a huge list of everybody who signs up because I always make for sure I know because, when their 30 days is up, you got to, let them know, hey, this is what's going on. And I'll put by them, if I put coach and see, now I'm going to cry.
That's okay.
I have coach written by seriously like my last 10 to 12 people.
Yep.
And that has never happened before. And a lot of that is because honestly, I just became not afraid. Right. And Sherry pushed me out of my comfort zone here. If she wouldn't have done that, I wouldn't have hit diamond.
I know.
At all. So the whole entire thing is you just got to be consistent. You have to believe in yourself. You need to be doing personal development every day. And I started in December 2013. I just hit diamond, June 2015. Some people can do it quicker. Some take longer. But if you just stick with it, it will happen. It's going to happen. If you quit, just like when you're working out, what are your results going to be when you're consistent every day? You're going to get toned. You're going to lose weight. You're going to feel good. What happens if you don't work out anymore? You're going to feel like poop. Yep. You're going to put on weight. You're going to feel like crap. Same thing with this business. If you if you don't stay consistent and do everything every day, and all of a sudden you fall off the wagon, people are going to be like, well, she's not serious about this.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a fad.
Yeah. A fad for 3.5, almost 4 years for me. I don't think so.
Right. They're
Yeah.
watching.
People
Exactly.
on Facebook pages are watching you, and
Yeah.
if you are not consistent with posting every single day, about your life, mostly it's 80% about your life and 20% about Beachbody.
Yeah.
So if you're not consistent with doing that every single day and showing them that you are, following through and this is working for you, and you are showing them that you are enthusiastic and you're happy because people like to be happy. So when they see that you're extremely happy, they want to be happy too. So they want to know what you are doing to be so happy. That's huge. Like, I get that all the time. I get messages about, you look so happy. What are you doing? I mean, it's people just love to be happy. So, and Catherine went diamond in, 3 months, which is pretty rare. I mean, that doesn't happen very often, but because she wasn't afraid. She came out of the gate, like, not afraid, which is awesome. But that's why she hit diamond so fast. So the second that, you turn not afraid,
Right.
you just you shot your coaches, like, you started signing them up left and right. And like you said, your last 11 people have signed up to coach. And another thing is, we have that, if you have a challenger that wants to do it for sure, and they are definitely getting the challenge pack, we have a script for you in the team. That's working well for Shelly, and it's working well for me as well. Send it to them and just say, hey, now that you are, doing this challenge for sure, and you're in with me, and then send them that paragraph. And they read that, and 9 times out of 10, they're like, oh yeah, I would love to, get the discount or help other people along the way. And it's not rocket science. It's literally copy and paste.
Most of them don't even know it's an option.
Yeah.
We just assume, they won't want to do that. But, look how many tens of thousands of people that thinks it's a great idea. They will too, but they don't even know it's an option. You just got to ask them. They'll be like, oh yeah. Most of the time they will. And okay, Shelly, I have a question for you though. Because this happens all the time, as I'm sure you know, and people that are kind of newer or something, this is relevant to them. So, okay, let's say if they're in for 3 months or 6 months or 9 months, and they're saying, okay, this isn't working for me. For some reason, it's just not working for me. Everyone's just telling me, no, it's not working for me. It works for some people, but it's not working for me. So I guess, I'm just going to quit doing this. What would you tell them after 3 or 6 or 9 months if that's kind of their attitude and they're like dissatisfied with their growth rate? What would you tell them about consistency over a longer period of time in order to get the results?
Well, honestly, I would probably first ask them if they're actually doing everything they need to be doing every day.
Rather not.
Right.
Yeah. And encourage them that they have to keep doing them. And if you're not talking to people and you're not inviting them to your challenge group or you're not sharing anything, you are not going to get anywhere. You have to do the work. You can't just, like all the Super Saturdays I've been to, you can't pray for all these people to all of a sudden show up. You actually still got to go out and find them,
Right.
And they're going to come. You just have to figure out what you're going to, figure out your plan of action. Who am I going to talk to? Where am I going to find them? And you got to be consistent with that.
And has it been true for you that like maybe someone you talked to a year and a half ago are finally now coming around to you because they see that you're really serious about it and they're saying, you know what, I think I do want to join you. This isn't a fad for you. You're doing this. Are you seeing people that you talked to a long time ago coming back to you now?
Yeah, I was just going to say the other day when I was talking to people about joining my challenge for this month, I was looking back and they were all, some of them were December 2013, some were April 2014, and February 2014. So yeah, they're all coming back.
So if you're just in for 3 or 6 or 9 months, you don't even have time for that effect to start happening to you yet.
Right.
So you haven't given it a fair chance yet, right?
Yep.
It takes a couple years of really going after it. I mean, or you can pull a Catherine and get it done in 3 months, but normal people, it takes longer.
I was going to say that because in that diamond training group that I did, there's a lot of people in there, and they're all just like us. It's taking time. It's not happening overnight. It takes time, and if you're not in it for the long haul,
those people that can get it done in 3 months, like I said, is rare.
It is, yes, absolutely. It doesn't just happen overnight at all. It takes a while. And like they always say, the only way you're going to fail is if you quit.
Right.
You don't want to quit.
It's true.
I mean, I know I'm going to have 15-star diamond. I know it. It's just because I'm not going to quit.
Right.
No way. I'd have to be dead to quit.
I mean, you guys might see me getting 20, 30 Success Club points every month, but I did not start out that way. My first 2 years in the business, I was scratching and clawing and begging family members to sign up so I could get 2 points. So I was just, clawing my way through those 2 years. I need Success Club. I know I have to hit Success Club. What am I going to do? Who am I going to talk to? I have to hit Success Club this month. And now I run one ad towards the end of the month, and I have Success Club 10 within a week because I have people coming back from a year ago and 8 months ago, and that's adding to my total. That's like the compound effect.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're talking about. You plant the seeds in January, February, March. Well, hey, those seeds that I planted in January, February, March are now coming to fruition in June. Because, they're seeing me and they're watching me on my Facebook page. They're watching my reality show. Because basically that's what we do as coaches is, we post about our life. And it is like a reality show to people. And they love watching it. So.
Oh, I have something I wanted to add, too, about that. When I do my posts, when I run my ads, I don't always run them to people on my page who like my page. When I run the ads from a targeted group, that is when I have success because those are the people who are constantly watching you and they can relate with you. So I will run an ad because I have polycystic ovarian syndrome. My husband is type 2 diabetic. And I know about all that stuff. And when I post to those, even people who probably saw the ad way back in October, they're coming back. Because that's the group and they're watching you and they're targeted on it. It isn't always necessarily everybody on your page, even though I target that specific group, but I've noticed that. I think that's scary too. With her registered nurses, they see that and they know.
See that ad every single month for 4 months because you're running the same ad every month. So every month they're seeing that ad in their news feed, and then finally, after 4 or 5 times of seeing that ad, they click it because they're like, well, what is this? Because this girl's really consistent.
And that's why, Pepsi Cola will spend $1 million for a 30-second commercial on Super Bowl. You might say, well, that's dumb. Who hasn't heard of Pepsi? Why in the world would they, spend that? Because it's repetition. You got to keep getting it out there in front of people, the same thing over and over. The big companies know it. We got to do the same thing. You can't run an ad once or twice and be like, oh, but this doesn't work for me. You just got to keep at it. And would you say, so all this consistency and all this sweat and tears and everything else you put into this, Shelly, has been worth it for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I have a whole new territory now maintaining my diamond status, and as scary as it is, I already put a third coach under Chris, and I'm like, how did I do that?
That's because you joined this. It starts with Diamond Group, and you're not afraid.
Yeah, that's true. I'm no longer afraid. I'll see people out and about and try to talk to them too. Most of the time, they're like, "Are you talking to me?"
Right.
But I try, and
you have something great, so you have no shame in sharing it.
Exactly, not anymore. I know I can help these people. Yeah. These people are wonderful. I know it works, and I know what to do to help them. So no, I'm not afraid anymore.
Yep.
And that has really helped things go a lot better too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. You guys, if you have any questions for Shelly or me or whatever, you can unmute yourself and ask.
No.
Great.
Hi, Rhonda.
Shelly, it's Danielle. Hi.
Hi, Danielle.
Hey. You were talking about running your clean eating groups. You do that monthly, you said?
Yes.
And then that's just anybody. Do you boost those posts? Is that what you do on your professional page and you boost the post?
Yep, I boosted on my like page, and that one I always boost to the people who like my page. That tends to go very well for them, and I have some great wording that I used. I think it came from Jennifer Tinney. I don't know if that's how you say her last name, but it's really good because it says, hey, I have great news. My next challenge is free, and that one has been working very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, $5 for a day to my page, and I think I have 40 people in this one right now, and then I add on, just throw it on my personal page. I don't get a lot off of them. It's more so the like page. But it's definitely worth doing.
If the bottom line is if you help somebody for free first, they are 100 times more likely to buy a challenge pack from you because they know you helped them and you did it for free. And they know that you don't expect them to buy anything from you, and that you will still keep helping them for free if they don't want to, make the purchase. So they trust you. They trust you more. So that's like the main purpose of those 5-day clean eating challenges. And I definitely recommend doing it monthly because the more you do it, the more people you have, being added to your regular Facebook, and they just keep watching you and watching you and watching you every month. And it makes a huge difference.
Okay.
That's what Anita Myron does. She does the free clean eating challenges, and that's what she does. And Raina Odell.
How many, Shelly? How many people do you have who have liked your professional page? How many people do you have on there?
I'm almost at 10,000.
Wow.
Okay, so that helps because you keep different groups of people every time. People who are
I promote my page.
Promote for how much?
$5 a day.
Right.
But I might end that soon when I hit 10,000 because I notice that when I do my ads, I get a lot of likes too. So I'm probably gonna take that money back and save it and use it for something else. But you can have that many likes, but maybe 10 people see your post daily, which is not cool since Facebook does that. But it helps to have them on there because that's people you want to reach.
Yeah, and when I promoted my page for a week, I think I got 200 likes. So I'm
pretty good.
I mean, that's what consistency with promoting your page.
Yeah.
I mean, that's expanding your network.
Mm-hmm.
Promoting your Facebook page expands your network. So in front of more people.
Okay.
But
okay.
I do $2 a day. So Shelly passed me up because she promotes more than I do.
That's because I wanted it, darn it. I wanted Diamond by Summit, and I did it.
You did it. Goal met.
Yes, yep.
On to the next one.
Yep.
I see 2-star in your near future.
Yeah.
What's that?
I said I see 2-star diamond in your near future.
Oh yes, elite will happen too.
Yep. Okay. Well, I think we've taken up enough of your time, guys. So have a great week. Let's blow this week out of the water. And I'm not going on a honeymoon, so go ahead and message me. You're fine, okay?
Sherry, I want to ask you a question too, and because then this is totally off subject. Because one of the reasons why I hesitated when you asked me if I was going to Summit, is because Lisa had the room.
Oh yeah.
So now I'm having an issue with that whole thing, trying to find.
Carrie has open space in her room.
Does she still? Okay, because I saw that a few weeks ago. See, Lisa was going to she was going to call them and ask them because it was under her thing with points she had from, total rewards or whatever. But they wouldn't transfer it, and she would for sure be there.
Okay.
So that's my struggle right now. But I'll email or I'll
Yeah,
message Carrie.
Definitely message Carrie because I think she still has 2 spots in her room, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken. So
Okay.
at least one. So
Okay.
okay. All right,
Thank you.
guys. Have a good night.
All right.
Two.